Okay, so next one. This next one is called ESP. Anybody know what that term ESP means? It's a term, it's a semi-science term. ESP, I don't even know what it is. I'm looking at eye contact. Yeah, you don't know. Okay, Miles Foster. Tell the future, and what else? Read people's minds. So it's kind of like you can see something out there. ESP means, it actually stands for something ESP. Those are 3 letters that start with ES and P. Okay. So I will tell you in a moment, it doesn't matter what it means. I'm basically stalling because I forgot what it means. Okay, so, but ESP, I do know what it is. It's when you basically read the minds of someone else. So, like right now, it's not this. It's not where I change your minds. Watch, I'm going to change your minds. Fight it. Whatever you guys do, I want you to not think what I'm telling you to think. Don't picture in your head the Eiffel Tower. Don't. Okay, now I want you to not picture the pyramids of Egypt. Don't picture them. Okay, I want you to not right now think of a lightsaber. Don't do it.
I was thinking about God.
So here's what ESP is. The next time it's going to happen. I'm going to put you into 3 groups of 6. All right, please. Okay, and I will just determine what the groups are. It might be groups of 6 or 7. Okay, you're going to go to one of the 3 corners of the room, and you're going to create some sort of action that you can deliver to the entire class. So this time what will happen is, it's going to have no noise at all. It's going to be just an action. It's going to be something that all of you can do. And then we're going to see if we all will do it. And just like with the numbers, you're going to look at each other, and then you're going to decide in your group later on if you want to change your action or keep your action. But the goal is, the second time, to have everyone do the exact same action. But there's no talking at all. Okay, so one group will do an action, another group will do an action, another group will do an action, and your action has to last for 10 seconds. During that 10 seconds, you're all going to look around and see what's occurring. Okay, and then you'll go back to your groups, and you'll look at each other and try to decide if you're going to do the same action or copy one of the other people. The second time, the second round, when I say 1, 2, 3, turn, we'll see if we're all the same thing. Because you're going to try to read the minds of what other people are going to try to do. Okay? Okay? So, go to your 3 groups and explain to each other what's going on.
So we try to do one motion.
Something that lasts for 10 seconds. Oh, Elon over there, that one. Go quick.
What do you mean? This one?
No, I think the person in the middle just stays there, so it's actually so low.
Okay, you have 1 minute to decide on your action, and then it's silent.
And then you gotta read their minds. Okay, alright.
Everyone has to move. Everyone's doing the action. Everyone's doing the action.
I ain't doing the dance move.
Everyone's doing the same action.
No.
45 seconds.
No, that, no.
30 seconds.
I'm not.
15 seconds.
Yeah, look.
Okay. And everyone stop. Okay, so I will say 1, 2, so I need to have your group is scoot over a little bit. Your group needs to come right here so we can see you. Actually, you know what? Yeah, right over here.
This is not my idea.
Okay, Miles, I want to thank you again for giving us things to reflect on. Okay? And I want you to think of why you felt the need to say that.
Because.
No, wait for it and try to think of why you felt the need to say that. Okay, so on 3, you're going to do your actions. It's 1, 2, 3, then action. Ready? And wait, not yet. 1, 2, 3, action. Look around for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, stop. Do not talk. Be with your groups. Do not talk. Be with your groups. Stop. Do not talk. Be with your groups. And you're now going to, in 3 seconds, so stay over here, guys, so you can stay here now. In 3 seconds, I'm going to tell you to turn again. Here we go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, turn. Your motions. Okay, now, so stop. What we have now happening here is half your group changed, half did it. You guys stayed the same. You guys are still doing the same thing. Okay? Do not talk. Be with your groups again. Be with your groups again. Figure out what you're going to do. Do not talk. Okay? And ready, and 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, so now, talk to your groups. Talk to your groups. We now have 2 groups that are doing this. Okay, you now talk to each other. If you're going to change or not. Okay, ready, and the goal is to get the entire class to the same. 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, so they changed now except for Ricky. Okay, now back to your group. Do not talk. Listeners, be silent. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, your hand is doing a hybrid. Okay, and talk to your group.
That was awesome.
Last time, and 1, 2, 3, turn. And go ahead and take a seat. We never were able to do the same thing. So we were able to collaborate. Okay, so for 2 things that came up that we need to talk about. So again, Miles and I have this plan. So usually before class, Miles says, "I'm going to do something, Mr. Brent, so we can learn from you." So thank you, Miles. You did. So Miles, what is it you said this time that is something we need to talk about? What did you say? That you want to do your group? And what did you say?
Just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, you interrupted? Yeah, go.
Just so you know, this was my idea.
This was an idea. What was going through your head when you said that?
Everybody doesn't think that we look like idiots.
Everybody's going to look like idiots. You're worried about everyone's going to think that.
You are an
You look
idiot.
like an idiot. Okay, so what does that make your group feel like if you basically say, I'm going to be different? A few things that pop up when you do this. Ricky?
They feel, well, first of all, they can feel offended the person who created the idea and think that your idea is totally
Okay, so basically it's an insult to whoever created the idea. What else does it make you feel like? If you know that, what about in the future when you guys work in a group with a person who says that?
Nobody wants to work.
Or what are you worried that will happen if the person that is working with you at the very last minute? Now, Chris, you're in a group, so make sure that you're listening. What would you think the next time you work in a group, if this person one time, there's an expression, sells you out or ignores you, what might always happen the next time?
Well, next time you may be scared to share your ideas.
You might be scared to share ideas, or because you might be labeled, and what was the term you said? I didn't want to look like Ann. And the implication is, like the rest of these guys are going to look like in 30 seconds. So you're basically just saying, I'm calling, and you didn't mean that, but you're calling them idiots. Okay? Which is not what you meant to do, but that's the implication. Okay? So just be careful of that. And so if, let's say you did look silly, let's say if I do this with my hand. Again, is this what I'm judged by? This one line motion is weird. What's the benefit of doing the same as me? What's the benefit of doing something weird as a group? Class.
Then all of you are sort of giving it, and then all of you are sort of.
You equally share in being awkward and feeling weird. So it's like, so what happens then?
Nobody like directly laughed at.
No one's being directly laughed at, and there's an element of you actually are laughing with your group. So you're looking weird. Okay, so why did it mess up? Why were you not able to ever collaborate as a whole class? What was happening? What was happening, Hannah?
Maybe like half of the group wanted to run
So we know how to communicate. Now, anybody see the problem with how I'm running the circle? Who do I keep calling on? Hannah. So, what do I need to do in order to make sure it doesn't occur? What's that? What did you say, Tommy? Tommy, what?
Tommy.
Call you maybe? Alright. So, let's go ahead and I will call on somebody whose name starts with a P. So, Pun, I'm going to call him Pin. Okay? So, Pin, why did it not work? Why couldn't we all collaborate?
Some people want to do like rather fun.
Right. What is the biggest trait that prevents a group from doing something? You'll have one person who just is
wants-
what adjective?
Joker.
So
Possibly a joker, but there's another one. Pun, the other P.
Stubborn.
Stubborn. Will not change because who is the
Yes.
one person they are thinking about?
not me, not me.
Who are they thinking about? What are they unable to think of?
Others.
The needs of the group. You might know the word for that. When you think about yourself too much.
Not selfish.
Narcissistic or just
One man.
ego.
Ego.
The world centers around you. Your ego centered.
Yes.
Egocentric. So be very careful in groups. There's an expression where you need to sacrifice a little bit of yourself for the good of the group. And sometimes you guys have to do that in groups. And if same people who will struggle in this will struggle when we work in book talks, when we do little projects. The same kind of as well. Okay, so we're now doing the third one. First two were a little bit stressful.
You know, people want to
What's that?